This is Jensen Hughes Fire Testing's AS/ISO 9705 rig behind me, colloquially known as the room burn. This test is referenced in AS 5637 Part 1 as one method to determine the fire hazard properties of internal wall and ceiling linings by assigning group numbers. Many materials intended for use as wall or ceiling linings are not suitable for evaluation using the small-scale oxygen consumption cone calorimeter test due to the way in which they react to the heat source or the complexity of their composition. The Australian Building Code therefore references a full-scale test to AS/ISO 9705 to replicate as-built construction under controlled conditions. The test method is intended to evaluate the contribution to fire growth provided by a lining product or assembly using a specified ignition source. As the name suggests, a full-scale room with non-combustible internal surfaces is lined with a product being evaluated. 3 walls and the entire ceiling must be covered. The room size is 2.4 metres wide, 3.6 metres long, and with a ceiling height of 2.4 metres. The specimen is exposed to a specific gas-fired burner placed on the floor in one corner of the room at an initial output of 100 kilowatts. Observations of significant events are made. The data is continuously recorded to allow ongoing calculation of the total heat release rate. After 10 minutes of this initial exposure, the burner output is increased to 300 kilowatts and the observations and measurements continue for a further 10 minutes. The exposure is stopped after 20 minutes. However, the test may be concluded earlier if the total heat release rate exceeds 1 megawatt, which is considered empirically to be the onset of a flashover fire. From the data collected, it is possible to assign a group number to the material as well as a smoke growth rate index, or SMOGRA, which determines the suitability of the material for specific applications within specific classes of buildings. A Group 4 material will flash over within 2 minutes, a Group 3 within 10 minutes, and a Group 2 within 20 minutes. A Group 1 material is the only category which will not reach flashover conditions during the test period. While AS 5637 Part 1 allows for predictive group numbers based on small-scale cone testing, it is only where established correlations between small and large-scale performance exist. Materials that melt or shrink, have irregular surfaces, or assemblies in general tend to exhibit unrepresentative better performance when evaluated incorrectly in the cone. The test you just witnessed, for example, of a flame retardant impregnated MDF demonstrated Group 2 performance in the room burn, having flashed over before 20 minutes, but results in a predictive Group 1 when evaluated on the cone calorimeter, indicating flashover would not occur.